Hey guys, and welcome to a brand new video to the channel. Welcome to our Runescape 3 wiki review of the money making guide for combat. Now, if you haven't seen these videos before, basically what we do is we go through the Runescape 3 wiki's money making guides for combat and skilling and review which methods are up in price, down in price, or worthwhile doing as well. Now, if you're someone who is able to do max PVM, this really isn't a video for you. This is aimed towards players trying to get a couple of extra money making methods to build their bank up to go towards that next step in PVM. And just for a few little AFK money making methods as well, which are up in price and worthwhile doing as well. Now, if you have enjoyed the video so far, please make sure to leave me a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, drop in them comment sections of videos you want me to cover in terms of money making methods or anything else in terms of RuneScape, and I'll always make sure to get that done for you guys as well. Now, today we're going to do combat, but tomorrow will also be the skilling one as well, so we'll do them both together, just so you guys have a full month worth of some ideas to do in terms of some money making methods. So, let's go and get started and jump into the combat ones for this month. So as always, the first part of the wiki we kind of skip because these are going to be things which the highest tier of PVMers can do, and if you are able to do these money making methods, this video really isn't aimed for you. But at the minute, a Mascot at 2000 in rage is going to be roughly 250 mil per hour. Telos still holding its own at 200 kill streak, which is going to be 176, and Zamorak at 2000 in rage is still 160 mil per hour. Zuck hard mode continues to go up 117.4 mil per hour there. And again, these are the highest tiers of money making methods. They do have varying ranges of enrages and stuff like that. So whatever one you can do, always try and do the best and you're going to make as much money as possible. Rise of the 6 Barrows up in price, 83.3 mil. I haven't seen Rise of the 6 on these for the past couple of videos. So whether it's had a bit of an upsurge in certain things, again, with the new perks and stuff, a lot of the higher tier money making methods, if they drop some of the weapons and armors, which relate to some of the new best in slot perks or some of the new materials, they will be considerably up in price in a minute. One of those is going to be Sanctum to Rebirth, which drops the Roar of Awakening and the Ode to Deceit. Although I don't think this will roughly be where it is, it will be more than this because I imagine the weapons are above the Grand Exchange mid price, but that's going to be 82 mil per hour. Warcraft hard mode 68.9 mil, Solak 68.6, Raksha is 52.5, and killing Ripper Demons at level 96 Slayer with binding contracts is going to be 49.4 mil. This is a very intensive method to do. You're going to essentially do it in a wilderness, but this is something I will cover in the future as well. Normal mode Zuck is going to be 45.5 mil again. This is a very good method if you're looking to upgrade to the hard mode Zuck, just to get your head around mechanics and stuff. And I know I still owe you guys the Zuck video. At some point it will get done, I promise. So we have hard mode streaking Archglacier at 41.3, Araxi still holding its own 40.8 mil. Little bit shocked this isn't slightly higher, but a lot of obnoxious weapons will be used for the perks, and Nex still absolutely flying, 36.6 mil. Now the reason why I say like Nex is flying is because for the longest period of time, Nex was only going to pull you between 17 and 20 mil. Really, now we have all the different Masterwork sets, and the fact that Masterwork ranging is going to come some point soon, the prices, and because these materials are getting taken out of circulation, Nex just becomes more and more profitable, and Nex is going to be one of those higher upper mid-level ones now. I don't think it's quite enough to be classed as higher tier PVM, but it's definitely in a higher mid sort of card. And it's a great way to go and learn mechanics and make a lot of money at the same time as well. Telos 999 in range kills are going to be 36.4, Vorkath normal mode 35.1, Solo Virago 34.3, and Rise of the First Necromancer 33 mil. And again, these are kind of going to be the bosses, I would say, like the normal mode. The 999 range are going to be sort of higher mid-level now, because I think the difference between higher mid-level and higher level PVM is just so different. Blood Reavers 28.8 mil, the Giant Mimic Elite is 26.2. We have Hellhounds again, binding contracts, very similar to Reavers, but Hellhounds are going to be 25.1 mil. In my opinion, for how much easier Hellhounds are, I would do those over Blood Reavers. They would also give you a decent amount of clue scrolls in the meantime as well. Shadow Reef Solo 24.9, Rex Matriarchs, the Ventrican is going to be 23.7, Moss Golems on task 22.9. They've gone down a lot, but I think the price for Cindercores as well have gone down an awful lot, and that's why it's lost as much price as it has per hour. High level Dagonoth Kings still holding its own, 22.7 mil. This is something I would recommend for lower levels to go and get involved in. Dagonoth Kings is a great way to understand like hybriding, and then also a very nice little pet log to go and get as well, where you're going to make a decent amount of cash while doing it as well. We have Catfight King Solo 18.8 mil, the Magister is 18.6, Archglacier hard mode 0% in rage is 18.6, and Virago Trios is just under 18 mil. Legionnaires making Ascension crossbows, still up in price actually, 16.4 mil for this at 95 Slayer. If you could do like this for Slayer tasks, or if you could do this as like just completing one of your first boss logs, really good way to get a very big and diverse boss log while making an awful lot of cash in the meantime as well. Very quick kills per hour as well is the Legions. Lava Strike Worms 15.4 mil, Hellware High Level 14.7, Beastmaster Durzag is going to be 14.5. This is actually after these have been released so you can do multiple kills. You're not limited on your raids KC per day. Really interested to see what this is going to be like over the next couple of months, because again, the items from Durzag, even though like most of them are untradeable, haven't really hit the Grand Exchange in the kind of volumes they can do, so really interested to see how that goes. Elite Profane Scarabites AFK 14.2. This is one I need to go and do a quest for, and I want to go and test this out because I think it'd be really good. Normal Dagannoth Kings at mid-level 13.7. So for mid-level requirements where you're just going to have like base 80 stats, 13.7 mil, you're not really going to beat it anywhere else. So very, very good there. Greg, high level 13.2. We have a Catfight King Duo 13.1. Sanctum of Rebirth normal mode 13 mil per hour. I imagine that's going to go down a bit because it's really had like some of the rates nerfed, which it should have had a long time ago anyway. Sacred Oil, still as consistent as ever, 13 mil there. The Giant Mimic Beginner, 12.7. Oracle Cut from the Rex Matriarchs is 12.6, and Calg Demons 12.6 as well. Now, in terms of Calg Demons, this is because you're going to be making them into binding contracts. I would only really recommend doing them if you're going to do a Slayer task. If you're going to go and like hunt them for profit, just go and do Hellhounds. You'll make twice as much money, and they're just so much easier. And AFK as well. Twin Furies high level 12.6, Vindictor 12.3, which that will mainly be down to the armors and also the lance going up in price because of the demand for the perks. The other drops on Vindictor's drop table really aren't great at the minute, so that will be why Vindictor is up. Abyssal Lords 10.9 mil, Nightmares 10.1, Wyverns 9.6, Osseous 9.3. Again, very good little pet to do, especially if you're looking to train a little bit of Necromancy on the side. Really, really good. Court Beast 9.3 mil per hour, very good for charms. So if you're someone who's looking to get some decent charms, doing the Court Beast like pet log could be a really good way to go and basically bank a very high level of summoning. We have Keropak in normal mode 9.3, Shapeshifters 9 mil, Rune Dragons 8.8, Vine Crawlers 8.6. Edemu's up in price with range 8.3 mil per hour, and I can only imagine that's either down to blood shards or they've had the drop table slightly adjusted. Whenever we have new things come into the game, Edemu's always seems to be the one which has something new put into their drop tables anyway. We have Abyssal Beast 7.9 mil per hour, Moss Columns 7.6, which doing these off task, you've lost 15 mil per hour, which just goes to show you how much those Cinderbane gloves really, really put it up. Court Beast with AFK Necromancy 7.3 mil, high level Barrows 7 mil per hour, which these were holding 10 to 11 mil per hour. They've just had a big drop in terms of their price, which is a little bit sad actually, because for a low level or an early level sort of PVMer to build up their war KC and stuff like that, Barrows was a really good way to go and get some decent profit while doing that as well. Muspers 6.7, Eretz 6.7, Abyssal Beast with Magic 6.5, Seekers 6.4, Rex Matriarchs Raphis is the lowest one at 5.8 mil per hour, Capsari 5.7, still producing really well. But this will be because the price for keys is very good, because actually making a crossbow is pretty good profit, so that has the knock-on effect to make Capsaris better. Killing Frost Dragons is going to be 5.5 mil, Akurian Mammoths 5.3, Kriara is still holding solid 5.3 mil per hour, which for a God Wars 1 boss, which is nearly like 20 years old, like in a year or two it's going to be 20 years old is God Wars 1, that is such a solid price. Pythians 4.8, Aberrant Spectres 4.8, we have the Griffopelines 4.8 as well. Krill for a high level, but also a high level ult, it's going to be about 4.7 mil, which is pretty decent actually. Automaton Guards 4.1, we have Liverworts 3.8, Ganodermic Beast 3.6, Spiritual Warriors 3.5. We're getting towards the sort of end of where I would stop recommending things, but Dark Beast 3.3 is a really decent task. Vile Lords and Vile Ladies, for an Iron Man especially, great way to go and train a multiple set of skills. You're going to train combat, prayer, as well as fire making as well, which is really nice. Tormented Demons 2.7, we have Spiritual Mages 2.4. Killing Chickens, which is where we're going to start wrapping the video up, 2.2 mil per hour, which is about where it needs to be in terms of chickens. With chickens, always try and sell the meat for a slightly higher price, because sometimes you can really benefit from low volumes with chickens. Adolescent Werewolves 1.8 mil per hour, and then we have Guards at 1.3. And then finally, normally we finish the video off at Rabbits, and there it is, 1 mil per hour. So Rabbits, very, very cheap. If you're looking for some player-owned farm meat, I would definitely recommend that. However, that's going to wrap up this month's video. Very good in terms of some methods. I think the best thing which I can say about most of these is they seem to be holding their price very, very well. However, if you're looking for things which seem to be up in price, Vindicta especially, I would target, because a lot of the armors, the crest, the Dragon Lance as well, will be up in price because people are going to be looking to do different things with their perk setup, and those armors are normally needed quite a lot for that as well. In terms of that, everything seems to be relatively decent. Binding Contract's still doing really well. Dagannoth Kings is like a mid or high level, really, really good. And yeah, just a nice variety of things here at the minute. In terms of things at AFK, Abyssal Beasts still very, very solid. Frost Dragons can be very, very good as well if you've got the right setup for there. But a lot of Slayer tasks still producing decent. The high level PVM still holding quite consistently. It seemed like after last year it had a bit of an up and down sort of period, but it seems to be holding prices relatively well anyway. However, I'm going to wrap the video up there. Please let me know any thoughts of what you think to this series, if I can improve it, if I can change it, if I can do anything to it as well. Thank you guys so much for watching. Really hope you enjoyed. I'll see you guys very soon in the next video.